back with another episode of The Fall of the House of Usher. This is the episode that I've been dreading because it's the episode where Tania Miller dies, and I don't want to see it because she makes me emotional. And yeah, I it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard one. Last episode was Napoleon's death, and it was about the black cat and how he was driven um, to madness by guilt and his, drug addiction. It was really cool that throughout the episode they mentioned his addiction and how it was getting out of control, right? Because he was just like mixing and matching. He was just acting really paranoid. Nobody seemed to be able to see this cat. He was just hallucinating it. And he basically destroyed his own image and his house, just trying to find this animal that was trapped in between the walls. It was just crazy to see him in that state, and eventually he fell to his death. And at the end we saw Pluto. So I don't know, is this a show telling us that he hallucinated the entire thing, that Pluto actually ran away, that the story that he told his boyfriend was actually the real one? Interesting. So we saw that. Now, this one is the Telltale Heart, which is a really good story. I really liked this one. And I haven't read it because I don't want to read it and then like I remember it because I've read it. I've read it a few times in the past, but I have the book now. But I'm waiting to watch this episode and then kind of read it because I don't want it to like, I don't know. I want to see what they do with it first before reading the story and getting the full picture. Because from what I remember, it's about this guy that was living with this old man for some reason, and he was just kind of obsessed with this man's eye. I remember that he described it as the eye of a vulture or something. It was just really creepy, and just every time that he would look at that eye, he would just feel like terror running down his spine, and he just hated it and he wanted to get rid of it. So he planned to kill this man, right? Even though the man was like super nice to him, he just could not stand this eye. And I remember that he described that he was just like standing in his room, and he would open the curtains, I think, and then he would let the moonlight just hit the eye while the man was in bed with one eye closed and the eye just open. He was weird. But the point is that eventually he killed this guy, he chopped him to pieces, and he like buried him in the floorboards, as you do. And a noisy neighbor, noisy, nosy neighbor called the police, and they came and they were like, "What the fuck? What's happening?" And the guy was very confident in the hubris of it all, right? Because he placed chairs on top of the floorboards right above the corpse of the man that he just killed. And they were interrogating him, and he was just answering the questions. And all of a sudden, he would hear like a thumping of a heart. And he started going crazy because it seemed like he was the only one that was hearing it. And he describes it how like the beating and the sound grew like louder and louder, and the cops were just talking to themselves and talking to him, and they didn't seem to hear it. And he was starting to get really paranoid, thinking that the cops were just like messing with him, like they were actually hearing the heart, but like they were not saying anything, until he finally snapped and he like confessed to killing this guy. He like ripped the floorboards and like showed them the heart and stuff. And yeah, so basically it's like the whole idea of him like get like driven by his own guilt, right? Um, of killing this man at the end. He couldn't handle it. So yeah, um, I don't know what parts of that are going to be applied to this episode. One thing that Victorine has done is, she's part of this medical thing that she's doing with the heart mesh, and she was doing animal trials, but then she decided to start human trials because she's been pressured by her dad, right? Because her dad is sick, and that's the thing that could make him better, but she doesn't know that. So she's pushing this human trial to start with this woman, and it's going to go terribly wrong. I'm pretty sure this woman's gonna die, and then she's gonna try and cover it up, and the guilt's gonna drive her crazy, and she's probably gonna kill, um, I don't know, someone. She's probably gonna kill her. This woman. This woman is actually gonna die, and maybe she's gonna see the ghost of this woman, or something's gonna happen, and then her heart's gonna stop. I don't know. She's gonna have a heart attack in the middle of this. It has something to do with the heart, right? So let's just watch it. Oh. Oh shit. Did they kill this guy? Is that what happened? Did she make that happen? I don't even know. Like, make the cops leave.
It's your turn.
I don't really feel like dancing.
Interesting.
I never let a man have power over me, and I figure out how to live forever.
It seems to be like a theme with her, right? The fact that she doesn't want to die because she has that thing, like collection of things related to immortality. Oh my god. What the fuck's happening? Is this a pact that she's making without even knowing?
Cheers to you, Cleopatra.
That was creepy as hell. No thank you.
You always had a way with the ladies. What did you do, Roderick?
Yes,
You and
tell me.
You said this is your confession. Confess.
In death around thee, and their will shall overshadow like hope to mortals given.
Is she texting?
But their red orbs without beam to thy weariness
they?
shall seem as a
The
burden
mothers,
and a
Perry,
fever,
Leo, Camille.
which will cling to thee for now are visions
Oh
never to
my
vanish.
lord.
From thy spirit shall they pass no more, like dewdrops
Gonna.
from the grass.
Yeah, what's with the jester? Is he supposed to be the jester? Like, is this like a whole, like, joke's on you, bitch? Or something? I don't know.
Just say this is a very difficult moment for me. Please respect my privacy at this time.
This is a very difficult moment for me. Please respect my privacy at this time.
You got it.
God, this is so awful. They look mad as hell. Wait, I want to see that again. Sorry. Look at Camille. She looks like, even though she's fucked, like she looks. This outfit, man.
Wow, you did it.
You know, it's like
You bought out the whole place.
two is a coincidence, and like, you know,
No bartender?
three is a pattern. I will be concerned.
Conversation. Your date can sit with our dates. Nothing for them. They're on duty.
Oh. This is Tony. Tony, this is who's left.
This is who's
I asked
left.
Tony if he had to follow us everywhere, even the hookers.
The only people out for Usher blood are Ushers. It's kind of why I wanted
So
to
they
do
know
this.
about that, okay?
There are 3 of us left. Half of us. And look, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye. Do you remember when they showed up? The littles, I mean.
Remember when you showed up?
God, how annoyed we were in watching them trying to fill that hole. The drugs, the fame, the spending. All...
You have the same hole, Vic. I don't know if you see it, but you have it too. Camille tried to fill hers with information. Perry tried to fill it with Anything, really. And Leo tried to fill his dad hole with the love of his fans.
Dad hole.
He went out to
His
check the
dad
fucking mail. He'd
hole.
end up the fruits of that ever since. And this is
Wow.
tragic, but for all we know, there are 3 more coming to take their place. There, I said it. Dad's whole thing is just keeping the door open for every bastard he has in the free world.
Okay,
It's a
just because the
revolving
door's
door.
open doesn't necessarily... I can't wait to hear how she feels about her generic brand doppelganger.
Didn't Camille have her face ripped off by one of your flying monkeys?
Chimps. I'm sorry, did you people not graduate second grade science? I mean, how fucking hard is that?
Well, this is
Wow.
not fun.
I don't need to break through because I'm going over the top. Oh, fuck off, Ray-Bans!
Oh my god. I would just rather die. I'm sorry.
2 plates. She said yes.
I can't.
That's great, Jellybean. I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Her blood ox levels are looking much better.
I think it's time I take her home.
We've still got a long road to hoe. We're weeks away from even the possibility of skin grafts.
We have everything we need at home. I've been working on this for a little bit, and I'm just about ready to bring her back. Of the USHER family, that's better protection than any patient you've ever had. Are you mistaking me for a civilian? I'm not a fucking civilian.
The arrogance of this
You think
people.
I don't know what I'm talking about?
No, of course not.
You play your cards right and don't piss me off. Maybe I'll hire you on.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh my
So
god.
you're gonna pull out
this
now?
song.
On the day I buried 3 of my...
Well, I'm sorry I didn't know about the fucking surgery until tonight. I gotta learn from the office.
That's why she didn't tell you.
Do you remember this?
It's just like, what was her plan, really? Like, just put her in a position where she can't say no because everything's like prepared and the patient's already prepared and whatever, and then she just has to do this surgery? Like, she's the one that's performing the surgery, so if she dies on the table, it's on her too. Like, oh, but she dies too, right? Just remember the clipping from like the first episode? It said that they both died. Oh, that changes things. Okay. Yeah.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no, no,
ow,
no, no, Vic,
ow,
no, you
ow.
didn't. What did you do?
Baby, it's not like that.
You didn't.
It's not like
No,
that.
tell
Ow.
me my signature isn't on falsified
Listen,
data.
the reports are fine.
Tell me right now that my signature isn't on falsified reports.
Oh, fucking, don't be a fucking child. Shit, how do you think this industry works?
Ah,
It is
Victorine.
hard enough as it is, and as a woman, you should know it is infinitely harder.
Oh, don't you dare.
Yeah, don't you
It's like a
bring that.
different tune.
Oh my god.
When that money, my money.
Well, it doesn't cover legal activity, so.
Oh yes, it most certainly fucking does. Yeah, that is a pimp special. And you signed it, and I'm telling.
Wow.
You're not who I thought you were.
Yeah. It's true. Ah, God.
I'm gonna do. Oh, goodbye, Vic.
God. That's heartbreaking, especially
You're
with
not
this
going to
song.
tell anyone.
You ushers.
Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna kill her.
I really didn't want to think it, but you're all fucking monsters.
Oh, no, no, no. No. Victorine! Oh my god. Okay, she's acting very, like, cavalier about it, so I don't know. Did that thing hit her in the head, in the back of the head? I'm scared, man. But yeah, that scene was, wow. They're all monsters. They really are. I can't believe she did that to someone she loved. Like, it just seems like she was using her. I mean, it does seem that she loves her, but I don't know if he just, like, maybe loves her as an extension of herself or something. The fact that she did that to her and put her in this position. But my respects for you know, that she saw this and walked away. That takes guts, especially knowing how powerful this family is and how easy it would be for them to just rip her to shreds.
Listen, just
Okay, so she didn't kill her.
we can work this out. Just this is my third message.
Don't do me like this. How about you apologize for the bullshit that you put her through?
Oh my, you didn't take up smoking, did you? Seeing if anything unusual is happening.
Still chirping. What is that?
Sorry, do you hear that? Listen.
Your delightful rumor that you're moving forward with human trials on a fast track.
Is this chirping have to be with like, has anything to do with the heart surgery? Like maybe a machine that's connected to it and is making like a chirping noise? Is that what this is? Because it doesn't sound like a bird. It sounds more mechanical. I don't know.
Humans.
Right, it's like a scratching and then a chirp.
You? A candidate we cannot risk. Do you understand?
Oh,
am I
there's a
boring
thumping.
you?
You know what they are. Why do you do this?
I wouldn't be where I am today without Roderick Usher.
Oh yeah, that would be a very interesting thing to
Neither
see.
would you, by the way.
How they met,
Oh, just
why he's so
for the right
loyal,
moment.
etc.
There was an informant close to the family.
Oh, so they're gonna
Since then,
use that.
We believe the family is under
Yeah.
attack.
I was told these deaths were accidental.
We are still in, and how it's related to Mr. Dupin's informant.
I'm sorry. Who said it's related?
How can we know it isn't? You
I
won't
mean, it's a
disclose.
huge
For their
coincidence.
safety.
Continuance isn't the end of the world, Mr. Dupin.
But, Your Honor, this is bullshit. This family has repeatedly managed to...
Was there an informant?
There was never an informant.
Mm-hmm.
There's no ethics whatsoever to your defense, and I'm supposed to run my case by the book. There's even more scrutiny on me because you're so damn unscrupulous. So yeah, one time, I play your way.
Relax. Watching you shit on your principles would have been worth every fucking penny.
Fuck you.
Drag me, you fucking honey badger. We finally got you off your white horse and down here in the mud.
I shouldn't have pointed at the kids. But Roderick, if I thought for a moment they'd start dying...
Easy there.
No.
Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh no. Tapping out. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping the fuck out.
Same reason a man would.
Yeah, I get it, but why go it alone? I mean, you could be
Right?
doing more
Like,
sitting
what
at that
question
desk
is
outside
that?
my door in one day than you ever could on your own.
A secretary can't build you an algorithm to triple your sales.
Okay, look, you think you're the first person to walk in here with a computer infrastructure?
Yeah, why are you like all of a sudden being so aggressive?
Smart girls only sexy until you realize they don't want to fuck you, and then they're competition. And what do you do with competition? You take them down a peg.
Mm-hmm.
Computerize them for you.
God, he's
And
so
even
annoying.
if this is
Please tell me they
innocent-
kill him.
Well, I don't know just what to do.
To look him in the eye. Now I know what we're up against, and it's not much. Testosterone, hubris, aftershave. I'm relieved. I mean, shit. What if he was smart?
Don't have to be smart to be dangerous.
He sees you as formidable. He locks down, closes ranks, shuts the doors, battens the hatches. But he doesn't think much of you, either of you. And that's great for us.
Yeah, that's his mistake.
You just mentioned New Year's in front of another person. We don't have many rules, Maz, but that one's yours.
Oh God, what happened?
Of course I remember.
And you remember that bar?
I remember a bar.
Yes, stubborn man.
I remember we were drunk, maybe a little high, and definitely a little fucking distracted. You're saying that imaginary bartender that you dreamed up 40 years ago.
Imaginary
is back,
bartender?
hasn't aged a day, and is
Maybe I'm saying, gee, Roderick, did you happen to, I don't know, fuck that pretty bartender all those years ago? And now you've got another heir running around, and maybe this one's psychotic.
Oh, is that where she went? She like the place that she visited in the last episode that had that mural and had the raven. Is that where the bar was supposed to be? Interesting.
Pim, do what he does.
I'm on it. I assume I'm authorized
He's
to
like,
negotiate
oh,
on
maybe
your
you're
behalf with
right.
this
Did you?
individual. Unless you object right now, I...
Her eyes, Arthur. The receipt. I'd like it to be her eyes.
Oh,
Both of them.
shit.
Extracted.
Madeline!
I know you're having second thoughts, and that's totally normal. But this might be the single most important thing you've ever done.
Vic. Who's gonna make...
It might be the most important
Who's
thing
gonna do
you've
the
ever seen in
surgery?
Well,
That's where I get scared. Just because it's all happening so fast.
God.
I suppose I'd feel better as well if I could talk to Dr. Ruiz.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh.
Ever think the balance was off?
She doesn't have an accent anymore.
As a scientist, I mean.
Excuse me?
Dr. Ruiz, she's supposed to be performing my surgery and I haven't gotten to talk to her yet. I'd kind of like to hear what she has to say about it. Do you know the term operant conditioning? It's what a horse has.
Oh.
That lets them know a rider might be nervous or hesitant. They read erratic behavior. Your human side, you can't even listen to anything outside your own head.
You really don't hear that?
Do have Dr. Ruiz give me a call.
What?
And if she says...
It's interesting that she's like giving them the opportunity to make the right choice. Or like a different choice. And they're just not taking it. Holy shit, she destroyed her office.
Please, Alec. Please. Look, she'll do the trial if you will. This all hinges on you.
Well, don't tell her that.
I love...
God.
Probably.
I hate that.
Now, let's talk to Pim. He'll tell you what to say or
They're like
what not to
vultures.
say.
That feels so gross.
Now, do you know that I've had 11 personal death threats since I turned 30? Not Fortunato, me. Someone once mailed me a bullet with my name etched in the casing.
Oh, God.
You don't have to worry.
Probably should be
Someday.
worrying because your siblings are
Now, if
dropping
you
like
could
flies.
see the paper trail of shit that Pim has protected this family.
I'm so glad Mama's coming home. So she can heal.
Is that what you're
so we
bringing
can all
her
start
home?
to heal.
Yes.
I don't think that's why you're bringing her home. I think you're bringing her home so you can like punish her for what she did.
That you don't even remember making.
Every executive
The trial has been suspended, Tam, the trial. If what is happening right now feels like a bridge too far to the United States government, maybe take a page out of their book.
Absolutely not. I would like to be successful.
Okay, then.
The jazzercise, and you
Oh
bring
my
that army of
God.
fitness fuckers with you. You are a face. You're not a mouthpiece, so just smile and shut the fuck up. Let's just finally say it. You were selected. You were chosen. You headhunted. Baby, we met at VidCon. Do you think that was an accident? I had a list. I think I still have...
Cosmetics.
Fucking stop it! Stop it! Don't
God,
stand
she's
there
crazy.
and it'll hurt, you asshole. You think I don't know? You are fucking that whore behind my back.
What the fuck you talking about?
You think I'm stupid? I have seen her on 4 of your streams. Built-in bodyguard out there. Saw you two taking a walk in the park this afternoon.
That was you, you psycho! I was walking with you!
Some whore. Being honest, but you are a product. You are a fucking
God.
mascot. And don't forget, I own the built name now, so you are an asset, and I don't care.
I walk out that door, and I'm not coming back.
Fucking great.
Yeah, have some self-respect, dude. Just leave this bitch to herself.
The truth.
Who are you talking to?
It's impossible anyway, isn't it? Fuck you, too.
What?
Maybe there's just a psycho bastard, like she said. Maybe it's nothing.
Is that what's his name?
Take them 5 at a time. You'll go to sleep on the chair. 1000 BCE.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Just go out like a warrior. An ancient Egypt.
It's not that easy. Yeah.
Will you turn it down?
Is it because the chirpin's in here too?
Well, I may need your work more than you know.
Because this amount of pressure.
I am not brave. It may even be a matter of. I'm sorry, Vic. Can you just turn the music off? I'm trying to talk with you.
Oh, well, no, I'd very much rather not. Because you see, there's a problem. Because if I turn it off, oh, look, I'll show you. Maybe you can help me fix it. It's just loud. I mean, do you hear that? Because people keep telling me they can't hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
No, you can't hear shit.
You were saying about my work?
What is that?
Can you hear it?
Your support, it means so much to me. And I think it works. You're not going to tell anyone.
Oh my God, did you kill her and you don't even like remember?
And I don't fucking care if you sue me or you rip me apart. You ushers. Fuck. I really
killed
didn't
her
want to thank
and
you,
like
but
you blocked it somehow.
you're all fucking monster.
Oh my God.
Oh God! I'm sorry. I just wanted to get this out. I was just waiting to stop me.
What did you do with the body? Did you just bury it somewhere? Is that part of the chirping that you're hearing?
Have you never heard of women getting eaten out before? Fuck off, you pervert. I'll have you replaced with someone less cringe.
Oh my God, they could save her life right now. Vic.
This was an accident. No, Ali. I take it back. I forgot.
Oh my God.
Dad?
Yeah.
I remember now.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God.
Who did that time with me? I'm sorry, Dad. She's not being a team player, but you see it works.
This is insane.
You're fully funded.
No, not until she apologizes. Not until she promises to be a team player.
Well, she's quite dead. Isn't she?
Because that would explain it, wouldn't it?
Wow, Vic, you have lost your
Playing that
shit.
sound. I can fix it.
No.
Yeah, I can fix this.
No. Oh.
You know, I wish you just jumped. Maybe then I wouldn't have to do this. Success is everything. And if we're going to succeed, we just need a better heart.
Look at her eyes. Oh my God. Is that how it's gonna end? Holy shit, that was horrifying. I kind of want to see it again just because that acting was phenomenal. Like, she completely lost her mind. I mean, it just feels like maybe she was kind of possessed by Verna a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what part of it was her just completely, yeah, just like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, it just seemed like she just, like, the stress, the guilt, and just the pressure and everything just completely crushed her and just made her just go temporarily insane. Because she killed Al and then just forgot about it, which some people do have, right, the selective amnesia, which it's not called selective amnesia. What's it called? Hold on. Dissociative amnesia. Yeah, so basically you just disassociate and then you just forget a traumatic event, which is what happens to her, I think, right? Because she just completely, she washed her clean, she performed surgery on her, did this mesh thing, and she completely forgot about it until she was there with her dad. And the fact that he witnessed this horror was just, wow. This was actually probably my favorite episode. Not just because of, and I was like dreading it. Actually, it was not as emotional as I thought I was going to get. It was pretty bad, but I thought it was going to be completely different. I thought she was going to be more terrified out of something. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. But because it did say murder suicide, if I remember correctly. Didn't it say murder suicide in the newspaper, the first episode? So it makes sense that she would like kill herself. I just didn't think that it would be this gruesome or this like crazy, or that her dad was gonna be there. But yeah, her acting was great. But another thing that was really interesting, it was just like, first of all, like Roderick is talking to someone that is in a wall for some reason. I don't know if that's Rufus. That's his name, right? The guy that's like the CEO of Fortunato in the past. Something horrible happened in like that night, because they swore that they would never mention that night again, and they both remember Verna, but they don't remember her as like an entity or anything like that. So I don't know what happened. They believe that she was probably Verna's daughter or something. I don't know, because I was thinking that maybe they made a pact with her, but if they don't think that she was like anything, like an entity or anything, because they don't seem to remember her like that. Then Frederick, it's taking his wife back home, which I don't think is for her best. Like, I don't think he has the best intentions, because why would you do that? She has the best treatment at this hospital. And I get that you want to take her home because she would be more comfortable, or because, you know, you want her to be like able to see her more, but I don't think that's his intention. He seems really bitter that she lied and that she was involved in Perry's orgy. So I don't feel like he's letting that go. I feel like he wants to kind of punish her a little bit. I don't know how, but she's in a very vulnerable position right now. So yeah, because these people are horrible. Okay, just when I think these kids cannot get any worse, Victorine basically, like, I don't know if Al could have been saved, but she didn't even try. She just closed the door and pretended that she was getting eaten out instead of getting help for Al, and then just like did that horrible thing. Granted, she was probably besides herself and she was delirious and she was having like a mental breakdown, but still, what the fuck. And what's the other one? Tam, she's just a total bitch. Like the way that she treats her husband, like he's just an accessory. He's just there for his face and his ass and stuff. And I'm glad that he walked away and that he's getting some self-respect, because what the hell was that? That was insane too. So yeah, another one bites the dust. We'll just have to wait and see what happens to Tam. Are they even like putting it together that they're dying depending on like their age, right? Are they dying because Perry was the youngest, then Cam, then Leo, then Vic, then it would be Tam, and then it would be Frederick, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens. But as far as the interpretation of the story, I really like the sound, that it wasn't the sound of the beating heart, really. It was the mesh, the sound of the machine, of like the mesh thing trying to like pump the heart. That was really cool, because it was the thing that was pushing the story for Vic, this whole heart thing. So that was genius. I really like the way that he's like getting kind of like the essence of the stories and then just having like a very like a more modern and different interpretation because he does have to adapt it, right? Because first of all, he's making this everybody one family, so he has to change things. Yeah, wow, crazy. Uh, really want to binge and just watch the next episode, but we just have to wait for the next one next week. So I'll see you guys then. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. It's a few hours after I recorded the episode. I just have a few things to say because I rewatched the last scene of Victorine, and I have some things to say. I'm probably gonna see something else if I rewatch the whole episode, but yeah, I noticed a few things. First of all, the eye. I didn't even notice it the first time, like when I watched it, because I was so shocked with what was happening that I didn't even notice that Al's eye looked bloodless, which is resembled like the main thing of the story, which was this guy's eye that was terrifying the narrator to the point where he had to kill him. So that was amazing. Didn't notice it, so I wanted to, come here and talk about it. Also, the fact that Roderick was there to witness this, because that was also a huge thing in the story, that this sound was driving the narrator crazy, and then the guilt, and then everything, where he just exploded and started confessing to this murder, right? Victorine didn't exactly confess, but she was there, and she, someone saw there. It was a witness. There was a witness to the murder, which was a main part of this, right? And the thing that when Victorine was kind of possessed by Verna, she said something like, "You should have jumped," or something, right? Which is a reference to the few scenes before where he almost jumped, because she's like, then I wouldn't have to do this, which kind of reinforces the idea of if he had just killed himself, then maybe she wouldn't have to go after the rest of his children. And I don't know if that's going to make him try again to save the last two children. Obviously, it didn't, because they still died, so I don't know. But that was interesting. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys, because it totally, like, I was just so shocked about the whole thing that I didn't even put those things together. But hey, there it is. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.